welcome back to my channel. If you're new, just welcome. Today's video, I am so excited. We are decorating for Christmas. This has been long awaited. Sorry if I sound stuffy. We've been sick for like a little over a week and it's been rough over here. So now we're finally getting to decorating. I asked if you guys just wanted to see the decor or do a decorate with me. Most of you voted on Instagram to do a decorate with me, so here we are. And yeah, so I'm super excited to decorate. It feels like it's just been a really long week and a half, so I'm just so happy we're finally here at this spot to really ring in the holiday season. But first I need to have lunch because I'm hungry, so random. I'm gonna have a chicken tamale and then we are gonna full on decorate, and the kids are so excited. My husband, everyone is just really excited to finally get to this point in the year. We're gonna do some DIYs and some recipes, or should I say we're gonna do one DIY and then a few recipes here on this video. So that will be really exciting. So I hope you guys enjoy. This might be like a 2-day process because it's kind of a lot going on. My house right now is like filled with the little home decor we brought out, and it's kind of just like in disarray, and that's okay because we are going to make it our little vintage winter wonderland. If you're wondering a little bit about my style, it is more on the vintage side, and I'm just so excited to share with you guys how we put it together. I don't even know how we're gonna put it together yet, but we'll see how this turns out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm gonna switch to voiceover though, because we're gonna have holiday music playing and then kids are gonna be screaming and it's just gonna be a lot. So cue to voiceover me.
And then now we are ready. Now we are ready. Ready, 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 ready.
You're ready?
Yeah.
You're doing a ready dance? Ready, ready. You guys ready to decorate?
Yeah. We are ready for the decorate.
Whoa, love the energy. Okay, let's get our tree together.
Now get our tree. How do you open this? What's this? Let me get the tree. Mommy, I can't so. Mommy, this is good. Oh, there's ornaments. Whoa. Why did it?
It was a huge struggle to get this on once it was already on. Oh, it's wet. We kind of left it out in the rain.
Mom, I don't want to get that. I need to get go.
Uh-oh. Was this the middle part of the tree?
And the test.
Yes, it is. Okay, so this one actually goes at the bottom. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it is a decorate with me for Christmas. We are having a vintage theme. A lot of these things I thrifted, so unfortunately I probably won't be able to leave links for a lot, but if you're wondering where we got our tree from, it is from King of Christmas. We got this last year, and I believe it's something noble fern or something like that, but it's not a very full Christmas tree. It's very more sparse, like Scandinavian style, which I absolutely love. On my mom's side, we are Scandinavian from Sweden, so I really love to keep some things traditional as when I was growing up and I remember, so I just absolutely love more of a sparser tree, and it's great. It looks pretty realistic.
Right here. This is the other one.
Okay, let's try these. Those might be our duds this year.
This
one. Please let there be light. Oh, and there's no light. What the heck? None of our lights work? Really?
No.
The ones from the Dollar Tree held up tried and true versus the ones that were like $20 last year. What is that? Okay, so guys, I don't know. Maybe your dad can work his magic on these, and if not, then mommy will go to the store and buy some more lights because
Get it.
yeah.
Wait. She plug it?
Okay.
You know what?
Let's.
I put that acorn right over there.
Oh.
And the Gingerbread. And the thing will go over there. Thing go all the way. Hold it. Mine will all the lights. Ooh, yeah. They almost hurt my eyes.
Lights almost hurt your eyes.
Yeah. Come down.
Christmas books on the shelves. Honestly, my kids have been reading these books for maybe the last few weeks, so they've been out kind of floating around, but I officially put them on the shelves for them to look at all the time, and they are super excited about the books, and the kids couldn't be more excited for decorating the tree. Like, honestly, also, if you guys are wondering about a lot of this home decor, it is thrifted most of the time, and I probably won't be able to leave links for a lot of it, but I do have a video of me thrifting and sourcing my Christmas decor this year if you want to check that out. I decided it was time for major changes. Not really major, I'm being super dramatic, but just kind of changes to the play area, and I wanted to do like a little gallery wall. So their birth poster is really sweet, but honestly I'm just like tired of looking at it for months and months. I'm kind of that person that has to refresh their home every, I don't know, few times a year just to make it feel fresh and just have something new to look at in that spot. So that's kind of what happened here, and I just decided to do a little gallery wall. I have a lot of frames, mainly all, I think they're actually all from the thrift store. You can get really good deals at the thrift store for frames. So that's what I did here, and I also get my prints off of Etsy. Etsy has some of the best vintage prints that I've found. So I just went on Etsy, downloaded them, and then printed them out at Walgreens, my little local Walgreens, and they look just like a painting, and I absolutely love them. They have so many styles, so many different prints to choose from. And now we are decorating the tree with lights first, because you know the lights gotta go first, right? Like, you don't want to do that after. My mom always does the lights every year, ever since I was growing up. So here she is stepping in her role to do the lights, because if I'm so honest with you guys, the lights frustrate me. It's just not my favorite part of the tree. It's actually my very least favorite. So my mom loves to do that and does not mind. So thank you, Mom, for coming through with the lights, because she's always really helpful in many things. But this is just one of her many things that I'm really appreciative of her for. So thank you. And also the kids, it's just fun to have everybody kind of a part of the family traditions that we do each year. Yeah, so we're just getting it all together. We had to go buy some new lights. She went and bought some new lights because the lights that you guys probably previously saw in a few clips ago, me freaking out about the lights not working. Yeah, so we had to buy some new lights. Every year, Noah puts the star on the tree, and he's always so excited to do that. And that's always a cute tradition him and his dad do.
You're straight, Noah. You gotta face mommy.
Okay.
No, that's okay. We could fix it later. Good job, guys. It looks great. And honestly, after that, we kind of just went ahead and made some gingerbread cookies. The kids have been asking to do this now for a few weeks, and I had all the stuff. We decided to do it, so we're just baking gingerbread dough. We're just making gingerbread dough, and then we're gonna let it chill in the fridge for a while. I'll leave the recipe down below. It's such an easy, really good recipe. Like, it is so good. And we have now made them twice in a matter of a week. So they're very good. So I'll leave that recipe down below. We're getting close to a shape so we can actually do your finger. So we can actually roll these babies out. It's so dark because Noah added so much clove. It's unreal. You want to use my rolling pin? Yeah, go for it. Okay, go. Is it recording? Oh. That's so thick, you can't do it. Oh. Oops. You can't do it that thick, sweetheart. You have to re-roll that or it's not gonna cook. Yeah. So that's why you got it here. Okay. Good job.
Can I help? Can I help?
Okay, so let's cut out of these. You want to make sure it's nice and thin. Nola, don't do that. Okay, there you go. Good job.
Can I roll in?
No, we don't want to roll it. We want to cut. Oh, good. Perfect. That's good. That's perfect. Okay.
But we don't put them in the oven yet.
A little gingerbread Nola.
No gingerbread, Nola. I know.
Just do one good press. Just one good press like that. Yeah, there you go.
Not wiggle.
No, just a little wiggle and then you take her out. The kids are in bed, so now we're gonna decorate. I'm gonna finish a few touches in their playroom. They had so much fun decorating the tree. It was so cute. I did a little gallery wall and I think that's cute. I added one more picture, cleaned the kitchen, so I'm gonna decorate the kitchen, the entryway, and then go to bed. And then come back tomorrow and finish our room. And then a DIY, no. And then a DIY, and then make some eggnog. So now I'm just doing a few last minute things that I didn't do when the kids were up. I am putting their stockings up. This is the first year we have ever had stockings, you guys. Usually we just don't even do them. I don't know, I always thought they were kind of pricey and just never felt the need to do it. But honestly, I'm so excited to have them this year. Don't worry, I spaced them out after this clip. They were way too close together and we don't have a chimney or a fireplace, so I just put them on the wall. These stockings are so beautiful. They are repurposed quilts and I bought it on Instagram. So I'll leave that link down below if I remember, but they have some beautiful stockings and I love the fact that it's repurposed. So you guys know that I'm all for that kind of sustainability. Next, I am playing with decor, you guys. Honestly, decorating is just a lot of me playing and seeing what looks good to my eye and going back and forth, making so many decisions, and honestly sometimes I get decision fatigue because it's just so many decisions. And yes, you see some smoke in the air. If you know, you know. It is just a chill, laid back night, and we are just hanging out, and my husband was trying to decide whether or not we liked the Christmas holly and the faux greenery we had, and we decided we didn't like it. Last year we did it and it was okay. We liked it. This year we opted for something very simple. This is my mom's old vintage crock that she's had forever, and it has a little Christmas tree on it. So we just put it in our kitchen and called that good, and we really like the look of that. Now I'm just cleaning off the shelves. Everything is dusty up here, okay? Very dusty. So your girl just had to wipe it off real quick because you always want to clear the space completely, clean, and then you go from there with like a fresh new start. And that's always the way I decorate. Just clean, clear, clean, and then get re-inspired and just kind of play around. Don't be afraid to play around with your decor. If you don't like it, you could just take it down and it's just fun. So that's all I did here, and then we will be going to the entryway after that. And then I got these really cute dish towels at Rayleigh's, I believe. Some really cute local shop sells them in our local Rayleigh's, which is a grocery store. Honestly, a pricey grocery store. I don't go there very often, but they do have some good finds there. So I got these 2 dish towels from there, and you know, don't mind my broken cabinet drawer. Like, I didn't feel like fixing it for this video, just real life. Your girl's just been tired and just getting over being sick. So I was not gonna fuss with that. I put my brass vintage colander up on our stove. I always want my decorations to be not just decorations, but very practical as well. So especially when it comes to the kitchen, I like to use the things that I have that I know I use all of the time, and just kind of have that as my decor. You guys also know this is my entryway, by the way, and I'm just playing with things that I already own and have. Basically everything is thrifted. The print is from Etsy. These are antique old books, and I'm just going to stack them and then put things on top of them and just play around again with whatever I have, taking things away that I'm just not sure if I like or not, and just going back and forth. And of course, you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I like to keep my decor very minimal. I actually DIY'd this vase a while back, and I love it. So I just kept it there with some little Christmas trees, and then I finally just decided on this cute wooden thrifted house to go there. Especially when things are at kids level, I want to make sure things aren't really breakable. But my kids are pretty good about not touching the decor. And then I switched out our picture for a holiday photo, or print I should say, and then that's the entryway. Honestly, seeing my tree at night all lit up just gives so many Christmas vibes. If you're wondering about our ornaments and stuff, we always make our own. We have a wooden bead garland. We have an orange garland that we made, dried oranges, clay ornaments. If you want to go back to my other years of Christmas decorating, you could see all the DIYs that we have done there. I think the star is from Target. I got that a few years back as well, the wicker star. And the Christmas tree skirt or basket is also, I think, from Michael's, like last year. But yeah, we just DIY our ornaments. We like to keep it homemade, and I think it's just special when you make ornaments and your tree decorations and stuff from scratch. It's so fun, and the kids have so much fun doing it, and I love looking back at the new memories that we created each year. Alright, so now it's eggnog time. I wanted to include some recipes in this video because I am just always in the kitchen, and this is the second day of decorating. We made eggnog early on in the day. I'm gonna just kind of tell you quickly what I do. I am just separating the yolks from the whites, putting it in a bowl. I'm doing 6 eggs. and we saved the whites to eat like scrambled eggs or something. We didn't want to make anything go to waste, so we just put those in a mason jar and then put it in the fridge, and then later we ate it for breakfast on a different day. But yeah, just separating that, and if you put it in a bowl, you crack the egg gently in a bowl, it just makes it so much easier to separate the yolks from the whites without breaking anything. And now I'm just taking my always pan, great saucepan, and doing 3 cups of whole milk, 1 cup of sugar, adding the egg yolks to my stand mixer, and then I'm just gonna beat it until it's a little lighter in color and not so opaque yellow, just a little bit with my whisk. And then I'm going to add maybe like a tablespoon or more every time, and then beat it. So very slowly adding the sugar to beat air into the whites, so we get a very aerated, nice, fluffy mixture. So that's the goal, is just to add air with the sugar and the yolks to get something nice and thick. Ooh, she is thick. Look at that. I just love the consistency, and it also tastes amazing. And then I'm just slowly adding and whisking as I'm adding in the warm milk that we put on the stove. You want to make sure that you don't make it go to a boil. You just want it to be on a light simmer, and just get it nice and hot but not boiling, because that will be too hot and you will make scrambled eggs. You don't want to curdle the yolk, so you want to add it very slowly and whisk while you're adding it. Once you incorporate it and you bring up your yolks and sugar to temperature, then I just add it on into the pretty warm milk, and then I added some vanilla. I'm straining it with a fine sifter, getting any unwanted texture out, and then I just did a ice bath. And now I'm adding my spices, so it's just pretty simple, and I'm whisking it all together while it's in the ice bath. This can take maybe like 10 or 15 minutes to get it a little more chilled, because you want to stop the cooking process. So after I do that, I add some more spices, and I do ginger, ground ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and I believe that's all I added. Oh, and cloves. I also added cloves too. And then, yeah, that's just sitting on ice, and then I'm going to bottle it up. And then when I drink my eggnog, I like to have it over ice, but I let it sit in the fridge maybe for a few hours before even trying. But it's a pretty good thick eggnog. If you want it to be thicker, you want to let it sit on the stove on a very low heat, and the longer it cooks, the thicker it will get, so you can really adjust the spices to your liking and the thickness and customize it. And that's what's so nice about making it from scratch, and you don't have to worry about additives and preservatives and all that gross stuff in your eggnog. So it's really fun to make it from scratch. It could be a little bit of a harder thing to do at first, but you'll get it down. It might take a time or two to try, but there's lots of videos out there. Today is day 2 of decorating. We're finally gonna do the room space. We're definitely gonna make it a lot more Christmassy in here. As you notice, the crib is gone. We have taken the crib down, and we are gonna redo this space just a little bit over time. So I am making a lot of changes kind of in here, but for now you'll see the changes we're making in the kids' little area of the room, as well as, because if you guys are new here, we room share with our kids because we live in a tiny like 1-bedroom studio kind of thing. And then I'm going to decorate over here as well. So let's get to it. So I want to switch out these pictures over here with something a little bit more festive. We have our TV right behind us. At some point I really want to get a frame TV to mount it, but we are not there yet, so maybe eventually. Anyways, so gonna switch these out, gonna clean the shelf and reorganize that and make it a little bit more festive, put a little decor on there, and I'll just kind of take you around the room. So cue decorating montage.
thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can't see it in your eyes. So it's true, I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide but falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started something, this thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together all the way. Oh, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Hey! Take. Walking around, you and me. Christmas time's got the best of me. Then it starts to snow in our hearts. We both know that we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. We're falling in love. No, it's the time of the year when something's in store for us. 'Cause we're falling in love. That's right.
Okay, so on to our simple DIY. You just need paper bags, Elmer's glue, and scissors. Very simple. We're making paper bags, snowflakes, and it's so fun. They are more of a Scandinavian design, and they're so easy. All I did was take about 12 bags and glue them together. That's it. Once you have your 12 bags glued together, then I am going to cut shapes. And that's really simple. Like if you've ever made snowflakes before, it's just like that. And these are really cool because they're really 3D and they're big and they're still neutral, but they're so fun and just add a little bit of like winter wonderland to your home. And I just thought this was so fun. My kids absolutely loved this project. Also, the more bags you use, the harder it is going to be to cut. So keep that in mind. But I did 12 bags and that's what I needed to make like a full snowflake or star or whatever you want to call it. But I think they're more like a snowflake. But these were really fun and simple. So I did about 2 of these and then I hung them from our ceiling. And then all I did to glue them together was just take some glue and then put a string, like a piece of yarn, glue it together, let it sit overnight, and then I hung it up on our ceiling with tacks. I use tacks for everything, by the way. I use tacks for hanging my pictures, like my picture frames, and really you name it. Unless it's really heavy, then I use nails, but I try to avoid using them. I use tacks for like everything. But that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspiring to some of you, or you just enjoyed the visuals, and I hope it was cozy. And or maybe you got a good recipe out of it. I don't know, but I'll leave the eggnog recipe and the gingerbread dough recipe down below. Thank you guys again always for watching. Happy holidays, and I appreciate all your support all of the time. For all the time viewers, I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know what your favorite decor piece was down below that you saw in my house, or let me know what your favorite one is that you own. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.